quirky.
I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
Hello and welcome to week 24. I'm Julie Rouse and I advise the newspaper here at Bellevue West. And with me, as always, is Mr. Aaron Stuvey, who advises yearbook and video yearbook. And I'm doing the heavy lifting this week because he is back from the dead.
Yeah. I was really sick, but now I'm better. Yeah.
Glad to have you healthy.
Woohoo! Me too.
So today I thought that we would talk a little bit about the purpose of a publication.
Okay, let's do that.
And why we have publications in the first place. And I know that the courts and sometimes the laws of individual states don't always see it as such, but in all honesty, student publications are another arm of the press.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Everybody else is wrong. That's what it is.
Okay.
Those guys, the law and the
Yeah.
politicians, they're just wrong.
They're just wrong.
Yeah.
So, but because students are running it, that's why we have laws. And,
Yeah.
And I understand that students do need a little more regulation than maybe adults.
And a little more protection than adults.
And more protection than adults. So, but in its core values, the purpose of a student publication is to provide news and information to its community. And so for us, our community is our school.
Absolutely.
And so we report things that affect our students. My job as an advisor is similar to that of a publisher or an editor, like a super editor-in-chief, I guess, where I'm there to protect my students, to make sure that they're writing things that aren't libelous or just mean-spirited or anything like that. Reinforcing to be a PR arm for our school.
For the school, or for any
or for anything.
Any club, organization, sport
Right.
in the school.
Right. And so we report on things. So for example, in December, our DECA students went to New York and they took a small number of kids and it was kind of a big deal. And so we had looked into doing a little bit of a story about that because it's kind of a big deal. We've done a story about the debate team. We have a coach who's relatively new and they've been seeing a lot of success, and so that's newsy.
Yeah.
Front page story from last issue was all about state testing, which definitely affects our students, and so we do try to cover a big breadth of things that are happening. Much like, the New York Times doesn't just go around talking about how awesome Mayor Bloomberg is, or the World Herald doesn't go around, they definitely don't go around talking about how awesome Jim Settle is. And granted, every paper does have a particular leaning. You can tell that. But we're a student publication. We don't lean any particular way. I don't think. I try not to.
Yeah, I mean, you try not to.
Yeah.
But human,
That's
it's always
true.
there.
Anyway, but I don't think a lot of people really get the purpose of the paper, and even the online too, that we really do the photo of the week that we're doing online. We're capturing random kids studying in hallways all the way up to basketball players, cheerleaders. We try to cover the gamut because at the end of the day we represent the school.
And that's this school, well, even me,
Even you.
Ours is a little bit different than yours, but at the end of the day we represent the school as it is.
I just don't think a lot of people know that what and we haven't really talked about what the purpose is, why we do what we do. And that's why we do it, and it really is. We are a news gathering organization, and do we sometimes fail? Yeah, we sometimes fail. Are we sometimes limited because of prior review?
Yeah,
absolutely. There are definitely things that go on in the building that I'd love to report on.
And we're limited because we're working with minors. We can't send 16-year-olds to crime scenes.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So. But we try, and I think that that's what's most important. I think that's at the heart of any journalist, is that there's an effort there and they try. So, and sometimes we try harder than others. But sorry to be week 24, the boring week. I don't have a lot going on this weekend. I might go see a movie.
You could come over and we could watch more episodes of Ancient Aliens.
I'm not watching Ancient Aliens.
That would be awesome. I love that show. George Sokolos is my favorite.
That's ridiculous.
Oh.
But next week, what we have to look forward to on Wednesday night, we have...
Oh, that movie!
We have film streams. I don't know if I've pimped out film streams on the vlog before.
I don't know.
I'm on the education committee of a nonprofit cinema here in Omaha called Film Streams, and every now and then they'll bring in special events. And so one special event is happening next Wednesday. They are screening a film that was produced by Dave Eggers, who I want to be when I grow up.
Me too.
And it's called American Teacher. It's a response to Waiting for Superman. And it's free. It's funded by a grant.
That's awesome.
So there's a bunch of us who are going to go down to Film Streams and see this movie. So next Friday
we're going to have lots.
We will.
We're going to talk about the movie. We're going to talk about club pictures or Wednesday. I'm excited for that. And next week's the last week before deadlines.
Here's how dumb. Can I tell the viewers how
Yes.
dumb I am? So when Mr. Reimer came to me with his big puppy dog eyes and said, "Will you play in the pit?" and I thought, when are the rehearsals? Thinking I wanted to work it around piano lessons, and the rehearsals I don't have to cancel any of my piano lessons. Did not think to check that the same week of tech would be the same week as my deadline. So while I am in rehearsals that run from 4 to 7 p.m. over in the auditorium, my students will be working on the paper over here, and I'm supposed to be in 2 places at once, and I need a time turner.
Like Hermione.
I like Hermione. Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know how it's going to work.
Oh, you'll get it
I'm
done.
already giving myself an ulcer over it. How could I be so dumb? Anyway.
Lots of Diet Coke. You'll be fine.
So lots to look forward to next week.
Can't wait.
Okay. Have a great weekend.